Well, taking a look at your top story, a Gwede Mantashe-led ANC delegation met with leaders of the African Independent Congress at the Alfred Nzo District Municipality Chambers in Emakhuseibeni. Several senior ANC Provincial Executive Committee members in the Eastern Cape were also part of this crucial meeting. According to reports, the meeting was meant to formalize talks between the two parties over a number of issues. According to reports, ANC spokesperson Zizi Kodwa, who was present at the meeting, said, and I quote, "There are a lot of municipalities where we are working together, but we are meeting to discuss the reinstatement of Matatile to KwaZulu-Natal. We cannot preempt the outcomes. What is important is that we agree to sit down." The meeting comes after the AIC gave the ANC an ultimatum to indicate by December 31st when the process of reincorporating the Matatile municipality into KwaZulu-Natal would start. We are now joined by Margaret Ashurin-Arnold, who is the Office Administrator of AIC. Good morning to you, Margaret. Now, there was a meeting yesterday between the ANC and AIC. Could you tell us what were the major issues discussed in the meeting?
Good morning to you and also good morning to your listeners. I just want to fix something. I'm no longer the administrator of the AIC, but I'm a councillor in the city of Johannesburg Metro, and I'm also the leader of the caucus within the Metro of the AIC.
Sorry for that misunderstanding, Miss.
Okay. Yes, we did meet yesterday with the ANC, and this was our second meeting after the local government elections. And yes, indeed, because there could not be governments that were formed government could not be formed straightforward after the elections. We had to form governments and have coalitions. And the African Independent Congress then, after the elections, went back to the drawing board and looked at who we are going to have a coalition with or have a partnership with in forming governments. And we chose the ANC because, as we always said, we are on the left and we are also fishing from the same pond with the ANC. We are Africanists, and that is the reason why we were with them. And we voted with them to form a government. And yes, the demand of the ANC was one of the demands of the AIC to the ANC was that Matatile should be brought back to the KwaZulu-Natal government, and also that it is in essence for service delivery, because we believe that the Eastern Cape government is not a very rich government and is unable to service the people of Matatile. And then also, we also demanded that the road that leads to Lesotho between Matatile and Lesotho should then also be fixed, because all these are part of service delivery. Because intentionally, the AIC is looking at what is good for the people, and we believe that this is good for the people.
And what was the outcome of the meeting in regards to the AIC's demands?
Okay. The outcome was that there's a lot of technicalities concerning taking Matatile back to KZN. There's legal implications. There's the minister has to do this, and it's not a competence of local or provincial government. It's a competence of the national government. So we decided yesterday that we would look, that the ANC would look at talking to their structures, also seeing how they feel about getting back to KZN. And then also we've decided on having a 5-a-side where they will discuss how to get to getting Matatile back into KZN. And this will mean that the two Secretary Generals will be acting as oversight people, and then we'll have 5 people that will deal with the issue, and we would start as early as the 5th of January, sit down and report back on the 15th of January as to how far we are. Remember, this is not an event, it is a process. And the AIC is fully aware that it's a process, but the AIC also had to put a demand as to shaking the ANC so that they can look at delivering services to the people.
And the AIC had given the ANC an ultimatum to indicate by December the 31st when the process of incorporating the Matatile municipality into KwaZulu-Natal would start. Does this ultimatum still stand?
Well, I think I've said it very straightforward that yes, there was the ultimatum of the 31st of December, but we have also sat down in the meeting, and we've also, as we agreed in the meeting and deliberated in the meeting, that this is not an event, it is a process, and that we would want the process to go smoothly, and that we would want this process to unfold so that there could not be pointing of fingers and saying the ANC has done nothing and the AIC is demanding things which could not become a reality. So let the process unfold, and yes, the goalpost has now been shifted. The 31st has now been moved, and I suppose the country and everybody out there needs to watch this process and see how this process is going to go, and we take it from there.
Well, thank you so much to Margaret Sharon Arnold joining us there on the line and giving us more clarity on this matter.